Hey there, friends. How's it going? So today, we're starting something completely sort of unprecedented for the channel, really. I'm going to be doing a playthrough of Explorers of Sky starting today. Usually what you see in terms of my Let's Plays is like a challenge run through the game or something along those lines, and usually just like a stream VOD that's just sort of an afterthought. But no, this time I really want to do something that's dedicated just to the YouTube channel and really do something very immersive, I guess. My goal for this playthrough is just to go, I guess, as far as I can, really, just to get as much done as possible, get really far into the end game, get lots of stuff recruited, and we're really just gonna, I guess, just see where we go with it. So let's go ahead and start a new game and see where things take us. Now, I don't really have a particular starter in mind for this, so I'm probably just going to take whatever I get, but I think I can make it work. Yes, we absolutely played Explorers of Time. Let's see here. A friend takes a spectacular fall. Yeah, I'm not that sadistic. In terms of my studying style, I do everything last minute, so if I remember to. And like I just said. I'm not gonna fake it, but we'll go with wing it. Or I guess study all night long would have been a better choice there. Yeah, whatever. Socks. Yeah, I'm more of a free time person here, so I'm gonna go with free time. I don't really know what this is gonna get me. It might be completely random, so let's see. There's an extra piece. Yeah, first come, first serve. Alright, let's see what we get for our aura. This is kind of weird because I don't have a touchpad set up, so I just have to click on it. Alright, it's aqua blue is what that looks like, or sky blue, I don't even know what to call that. Light blue, whatever. Alright, so hasty, I don't remember what that is in Sky, but we're about to find out soon enough. Oh, Shinx! Yeah, Shinx is fun. I really enjoy using Shinx in these games. It's a starter I've used multiple times. For our partner, though, I'm kind of thinking Riolu. Riolu is a great starter and partner in Explorers of Sky, and I've had pretty good luck with him so far. So let's just stick with Riolu. And we're not going to do any nicknames for our Pokemon. Something I do plan on doing is naming Pokemon after my patrons, as well as the top comment on each video. So leave a comment down below sharing your thoughts about the playthrough or anything you want me to do. And yeah, the top comment will get a Pokemon named after them in Explorers of Sky. Patrons will get a Pokemon of their choice named after them. So I think that'll be a cool way to sort of get everybody involved in this playthrough. I think it'll be fun. So I'm assuming most of you at this point have seen the story, the cutscenes for Explorers of Sky. So I'm gonna play through normally. I'm not gonna speed through anything. However, I'm gonna do some editing on these videos to just sort of make it more fast-paced. I don't want to dilly-dally too much in like the main story and stuff like that. So mostly what you're going to be seeing is just sort of dungeon work and just sort of the highlights of the playthrough. And hopefully this will sort of get us to the post-game quicker so we can have more in-depth gameplay so it'll be more enjoyable for me because I've played through this main story way too many times, so it's a little dull for me, but hopefully it'll be enjoyable for you all to watch. All right, so here we are at the beach. We're just getting ready to meet our partner for the first time, who's gonna find us unconscious, and then we're gonna go into Beach Cave. My goal for this episode, I think I want to get to the end of Drenched Bluff. I think that's a good starting point. And of course, I think it'll be a good amount of time too, because we're gonna edit this down, obviously, so you don't have to sit through everything. Also, to sort of compensate, I'm not really good at the reason I live stream so much is because I mostly do the best when I'm like talking to people and sort of interacting, and it's really hard just sitting here talking to myself. So I think the editing will also sort of be a you know, a crutch, so I don't need to just sit here and ramble too long at least. All right, for our name, let's just go with Mistaldi. Can't hurt. It's usually what I go with, either Mistaldi or Mist, just to keep things consistent. All right, and thus it begins. We're about to head on into Beach Cave, the easiest dungeon in the game, the first dungeon. So it'll give us a chance to set our controls and just sort of get a feel, which is great for me because I'm always switching back and forth between the rescue team and this with all my different things. So the first thing I always do, I always set the settings different. I have to play this game fast. There's just no way I can do regular speed. I'm just way too slow at this point. So we'll do that, and then our team. Yeah, we're gonna set some of this off for now. I think Quick Attack and Bite give us like all we need for now, and then yeah, we'll go with Quick Attack for range, and we can use that to our advantage right away by just taking out this shelter. Now, since there is not like anything worthwhile in Beach Cave in terms of items, I'm just gonna go right through. I'm not concerned about experience. I think I'll be able to handle myself regardless of what level I am moving forward. So not too concerned. I will grab this Oranberry though, because Oranberries are quite important. At pretty much any stage of the game, I would recommend keeping like at least 3 or 4 Oranberries with you, which is so easy in these games because of the amount of inventory space you're allowed to keep. It's really quite helpful. But yeah, when I'm playing, I'll try to talk about my thoughts, my process in terms of like what I'm doing for movement, just talking a little bit of strategy, just to sort of give you guys some tips and some insight into how I play the game. Hopefully will make things a bit more interesting. Yeah, one thing you're already seeing me do is always move so that both you and your partner can attack something. I think for obvious reasons, attacking with 2 Pokemon at once is going to deal more damage, and it's going to be more safe overall, because it allows the Pokemon or your opponent's AI to sort of target between 2 of you as opposed to just 1, so you're not just taking a whole bunch of damage. As for this fight coming up, it's incredibly easy. I think we'll be able to do it in 2 turns since we have Quick Attack, since these clowns are both quite weak. But there's also another strategy I usually go for. Let's see. So let's focus on coughing. Use Quick Attack. Hopefully Real will follow suit. And then we're going to move diagonally down, so coughing just gets knocked out, and now we can focus on Zubat. Let's go ahead and use Leer. Yeah, and just like that, that is the first fight. Incredibly easy, very hard to screw up, and if you do, it's not a long way back, and you also don't really lose anything, so. Very simple start. Yeah, since we're in the middle of a cutscene, there is something else I would like to talk about, sort of like a, I guess, more long-term thing in terms of the future of the channel. Very shortly, I'm going to be starting a full-time job, just sort of, which is going to take almost all of my time. I'm going to be completely drained when I get home, so I absolutely have no idea how much I'm going to be able to participate and keep up making content for the channel. Probably just going to mostly be weekends and holidays. But yeah, I'll try to stay active on Discord as much as I can, but obviously I need to focus on my career. That sort of comes first before my hobbies, unfortunately. As much as I enjoy this, I'm really going to need to take some time away from it, I think, in the coming months, especially given all the nonsense that's been going on in the world. So we'll figure some other things out. I would like to keep some events going on the Discord server, but yeah, just keep in mind, you're probably going to be seeing less of me, and that's totally okay. But I will still be here, so feel free to comment, message me on Discord, say hi. I'd love to chat. Another fun little thing I want to do at the start of each episode is I want to set the team name to something different. Again, this can sort of be as something in the comments. Patrons, obviously, will have sort of priority in this, but I think it'll be another fun way to, just mess around, come up with some silly names. Interaction and whatnot. But for now, we're going to go with what I've named my team for years, and that is Mystic. Yeah, I know, real original Mistaldi, but I don't know, it's just what I've always done, like ever since I can remember. Alright, so now we are moving into our first day as explorers, which is always I don't know, just sort of a cute moment to start the run. Or any playthrough of the game, really. So we're going to be moving to get ready for Drenched Bluff. And all you really need to know about Drenched Bluff is it's basically a slightly longer beach cave. With slightly different Pokemon. There's really not much to it. Alright, so here we go. We're doing our first little fetch quest, getting a Pearl, obviously in Drenched Bluff. Unfortunately, the Pearl isn't something we can keep, and our reward is pretty meager. But hopefully we can find some good items to start us off in Drenched Bluff. Alright, Drenched Bluff. Again, very easy. Just probably you'll be seeing a lot more of the same things I was doing before. But first, let's go ahead and equip our bows. I'm going to give myself the Sky Blue. And let's go ahead and give Rio the Zinc Band. Although I don't think special defense is something we need to worry too much about right now. Yeah, mostly we have normal type moves right now, but I'm sure that'll change pretty soon. Rio is going to get Force Palm. I don't really remember what Shinx is going to get, so we have Counter. I'm going to replace Counter with Foresight, or am I? Yeah, Foresight, it has its uses for sure when you're like in the future and there's a lot of ghost types. But I don't foresee having a lot of normal type moves by then that we're relying on. So yeah, this is why ranged moves are so powerful in this game. They just give you so much mobility, so many options. I forgot to turn off Counter, but that's okay. So let's go ahead and turn that off. Don't need that. And let's just murk this Lily. Cool beans, so that's our first Max Elixir. Another really important item to find in this game. Absolutely. You're also going to see me probably clear these floors just to get some experience, stock up on some items. Really can't hurt. Alright, so we're leveling up pretty well so far. Level 7 is pretty solid. Ooh, and our first gummy. Normally I would save all the gummies for Spinda's Cafe, but this is a yellow gummy, so I'm just gonna eat this right away. And that just immediately increases our special defense, which is great. And another gummy. We have a good start here so far. I would argue that in this game, more than Blue Rescue Team, gummies are just invaluable. There's so many awesome IQ skills in this game, all the different IQ skill groups. There's just really a lot to learn about, and really a lot to master with this game in terms of IQ. And obviously, gummies are the most important thing for that. Can't really do much IQ stuff without gummies. I guess you could use Nectar, but Nectar's pretty rare and not really worth it. Alrighty, so we have our first thrown items. Geopebbles are great. Same thing with Graveler Rocks. They just make taking down anything in this game, or this part of the game especially, quite easy. We don't even need to worry about taking damage. I mean, even if we didn't have them, though, we're taking 3 damage to crit Astonish, so... Some good old lookalikes here. I'm just going to use this right away. That was an Oren Berry, which deals 10 damage. as opposed to an orange berry, which would normally heal you. Though I think the look-alike items are really clever, but some of them are kind of annoying, like the Mix Elixir or the Revisor Seed, but you can do some funny things like feed them to bosses and whatnot, or give a Reviver Seed to a boss and then they just sort of laugh as they faint with that little cutscene. I don't know, I've always found that amusing. Alright, well, I think we have enough done, so we can just go ahead and exit the dungeon, get out of here, and yeah, get this pearl back to Sploink, and then we'll wrap up the episode for today. And alright, friends, I think that's gonna do it for today. I'm really enjoying this so far. It's really just nice to sit down and play the game normally, and just sort of enjoy it for myself. I really honestly haven't been able to do that with the game for quite some time, and it's really quite relaxing, I would say. So I would look forward to doing more of this in the future if you guys want. But I think for I guess the foreseeable future, this is what I'm going to be working on, seeing how far we can go with this playthrough, seeing what crazy setups we can get in the post game, and just seeing what we can do. But thank you so much for watching, friends. Before I head out, I want to thank my patrons over on Patreon so much for all the support they've given me over the years, especially this year. We've had more patrons than ever. It's an amazing way to give back to the community. I've been using the money we get from Patreon to just put back into the channel with editing software, resources and whatnot, and most recently the prize pool for the Spin a Cafe Summer Games. If you'd like to participate, go ahead and join us over on the Discord server, and we'd be glad to have you. But yeah, friends, thank you so much. I think I'm really going to enjoy this. Yeah, I hope everybody is staying well, staying healthy, and I hope you have a good day. Have a good one, friends.